Hey, Andrew, out here at the 2A rally with John Patton from the Gun Collective. John, can you tell us a little bit about why it's so important to you to get out here?
Well, first of all, I got to meet you in person, which is really good. That's great. I've been wanting to do that for years. The other part is that, it's important for guys like us that are in, a media profession and we're out there talking to people online all the time to show like we actually do mean what we say. And I was hoping to encourage people into getting involved. I really think that it is up to us. It's not up to a politician. It's not something the president is going to fix for us or ruin for us. It is up to us to fight for our Second Amendment rights, and I hope people took that away from what I had to say. There's a lot of different kinds of people here, which is amazing. A lot of people from all over the country, amazing. And I hope that this is the start of something larger than what this is.
Yeah, absolutely. You look around and it may be hard to see on video, but there are people from all over the place with every gender, every ethnicity. It is a remarkably diverse group of people, and it's really exciting. Your talk was great. You got a couple of good chuckles out of it, and you made some really solid points. And you're right that if we're not willing to just come out here and just talk about what we believe in, then all these people being keyboard commanders talking about Molon Lave and come and take it and advocating open rebellion, they're not going to be trigger pullers if they're not willing to even just talk about it. And I think it's important that we just get out here and talk.
Well, it's important that our community, which is the foundation of all of this, is strong. And I think we have a lot of room to be stronger. There's a lot of opportunity for even the people that are out there, screaming boogaloo. Sure, okay, but also get involved.
Yes.
Get involved, go shoot, take people to the range that maybe don't shoot all the time, maybe could brush up on their skills and maybe have never shot. Every single one of those people is an opportunity to grow our community and become a stronger unit moving forward.
Absolutely, and that's not to say that if you don't get on a plane and fly to Washington, D.C., then you're a pansy. What I mean is that we all have to do something. We have to talk to somebody outside of our comfort zone. We've got to vote. We've got to advocate. We've got to speak up, like you were talking about bringing new people into the sport. John, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Thank you.
I really appreciate it. You have a great day.
You too.
I love you.
Bye.
Now, a few years ago, the YouTubes suddenly became something on the webs, the interwebs. And one of the pioneers, one of the guys who just boomed out of nowhere with a program called the Gun Collective. I think maybe a few of you have heard of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Patton.
Hi.
What's up?
Look, I'm going to read from my phone, get over it. Hey everyone, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making your way here. Not every gun owner in America could be here, and you did. So thank you. Seriously. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's not every day that I get to stand here in this spot talking to this many people. So I want to make it count. This goes to every politician within earshot in DC. I want you to listen very closely. We are not criminals, and we will not be treated that way. We will not be treated like a criminal for exercising our human rights, our civil rights. We will not stand for it. It is time right now for Washington to hear our voice. I also want to make sure that every single one of you standing here with us today understands that this right will not be maintained without a fight. The fight for gun rights is difficult. It seems that every time we turn around, some new half-baked legislation is brought forth to further strip you of your rights. And we cannot and will not stand for it. My opportunity to stand here today doesn't make me special or more important or anything like that. I'm just a guy that makes videos about guns and I put them on the internet. I hope that you all remember that today isn't about any one person that's standing up here or a group of people that come to the microphone, but it is about every single one of you and everyone that's not here. The right to bear arms belongs to every American. It's a human right. I want all of you humans standing here before me to remember that it is up to us to fight. I tell folks all the time, get involved. Create a movement in your state, wherever you live. Support existing ones. Even when the fight seems like it might be lost, we must fight. The question comes up the most often, what do we do? John, what do we do? It's almost too simple. Go get involved, right? That's too simple. Call your representatives. Write a letter to your senator. Plan a rally at your local municipal building. Heck, you could even create a gun rights group in your hometown. Any one of you could do this. Literally, bring gun owners together and talk about what you enjoy shooting. It is that simple. Advancing our cause isn't always about beating down the doors of politicians and giving them an earful. It's about our community growing and being strong and welcoming. Take someone new to the range. Teach them how to shoot. Take a kid to the range. Teach them how to shoot. Take your grandma to the range and let her teach you how to shoot. This community does not exist without the core appreciation for firearms and the incredible amounts of joy that it can bring to your life. Heck, you could even start a YouTube channel about guns or gun rights. Some people tell me that's a way to make an impact. I'm not sure. I'm not kidding. Consider the huge positive impact of guys like Hickok and Iraq Vet 8888, Mac. These guys are all here today. The impact they've made is immense, absolutely immense. Normalizing guns to new folks is never a bad thing. It's not. And I tell you this with 100% certainty, and I mean this, you standing here before me, you listening on the internet later, you can do any of these things to stand up for the Second Amendment. Yeah! It's also important to remember that gun owners come in all shapes and sizes. Look around today. Literally, take a second. Look around you. Among us, we have all kinds of races, genders, orientations, backgrounds, and people from more than one political party, believe it or not. Despite all of these differences, despite disagreements that may exist, we have come together to stand for our human right, our civil right to bear arms. The right to bear arms, the right to possess and use a gun, the right to defend ourselves against tyranny is all covered under the Second Amendment. And today we make that loud and clear, that the Second Amendment belongs to all of us, and we will not let it be taken from us. We will fight. One more time. We will not comply. We will not comply. My name is John Patton. Thank you.